Okay, so update about what's been going on since my phone has been dead. I have to try to do this quickly so I can release more information. This is, I believe I'm on Covington Highway, and this is where I was this morning when my phone died on me. And I want to let y'all know this street, nobody was out this morning. This Midway Market here was still closed. Nobody was hardly in the parking lot but that silver van. And nobody was over here. And I sat right here and I had to do my makeup, wash my feet, wash my face, change my clothes right here at this bus stop. I had to shave. I had to do everything that I should be able to do in the home here at this bus stop because I needed to sit down and I needed to do it right away because the Holy Spirit let me know that this is an area where I cannot be looking like that. I cannot be looking all tore up and to try to do something to myself. So let's get to the point. The first gang member that followed me over here because the street was empty. He pulled up in a car right here in this parking lot. He got out of the car with a red gang member, had Bloods gang hat on, and then tried to approach me right here coming around, and then I stopped him. I was sitting down right there. I said, I said, I know that you're a gang member. But right before he got out the car, the bus driver dropped off a gang member right here. He had on all red. He was a black male, and he had his hair kind of dyed like a orangish color. And she dropped him off on the number 115 from Stonecrest. She dropped him off right here, and then he walked right there across the street. And then the other gang member got out the car, and they both had on the red. And the other gang member, he want to be seen. The other gang member got out the car, and he tried to approach me, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And God said something about them initiating me into a Bloods gang, and I'm somebody's wife. That's what God said, and that's just what God said in the spirit. So he said I didn't take no oath. So, but anyway. So when the man said, I said, I know that you're in a gang. And I said, I know you're a gang member. And I said, do not come near me. And I said, and I seen her just drop off the other gang member too. And he said, what gang, huh? And I said, get away from me. I said, get away from me. And I have a right to because they are gangs. And so then 3 other black men, he drove off. He left. He didn't give me no problems. And the other one walked off. But it's that intimidation thing of knowing that they're this gang and that they're following you. And so then, and they're trying to stop me about putting out my evidence. And so then they had 3 gang members watching me. One of them walked off. One of the males walked off. And it was a butch female, I think, with, it was a butch female. All that crackhead shit coming around yelling, trying to stop me from talking. They got these crackhead women been in this gang shit, getting tossed and played around. So anyway, and they all out here willing to hurt me for this gang. And I pray you get they crackhead asses too, God, thinking they gonna be out here smoking crack, setting me and my baby up. But anyway, so the butch lady said right there, it might have been a man, but it looked like a lady with dreads. And she had on a lime green work uniform. And then there was a black man over here with her, and they was watching me through the glass as I was trying to change and do my makeup, because one thing about this Illuminati gang is that they gonna try to watch you to see how you surviving and how you beating them, and then they gonna go and try to, like how when I laid down at the bus stop, how they all sped their cars to the bus stops and started laying at the bus stops. That's stuff that they do by having them sit there watching me do my makeup. That's why I'm not looking as pretty all the time, because they plotting on my hair, they plotting on my makeup. When they watch me in my my room. They try to find ways to stop me from being able to do my hair. That's why they having me outside, don't want my evidence. So they got them watching me, seeing what my every move is, to see how they can defeat me from putting out the evidence about my pregnancy, and then trying to kill us and kill my baby, and then trying to stop me from telling how they said they was gonna rape my son with the KKK. And so with my makeup stuff, they'll find a way to mess with the bus stops, so I can't sit there no more to be able to do my makeup or whatever, because they know people is not letting me in their houses or shelters, and I don't have an ID. My ID went missing with the man around the man Marcus Mitchell's home that they set up, and he's a gang member that made me have sex with him and other gang members in his apartment complex, when then they done sent him back to Texas. So anyway, I got dressed, and as I was getting dressed, a gang member, an old man, so they do have old men in this gang, an old man came and walked up on me with bus fare. And he stood right there next to me as I was trying to do my makeup and my hair, because, see, they want me on my videos looking very, very, very distraught. Because when they try to film people and kill people, they go back and say, look at the video of what happened. And usually it's a person that just got tired of them abusing them in the gang, and the person usually will snap on one of their ass and hurt them real bad, or they'll just start yelling, and then they'll have the police come and attack them for yelling and screaming at all of them, saying that they was unruly, and they'll kill the person. And they'll have the person's hair all over their head. And I wanted to say something about Tatiana Jefferson, natural black woman, not all that weave and all that stuff. And they killed this woman in her home, and her image has a lot to do with why they was able to get away with it. And they not these wicked coven women. Sandra Bland. See, you can have natural hair, but don't stand up for your own people, and they'll leave you alone. But when you got natural hair, or you a natural, beautiful black woman, and you stand up for your children, and you stand up for your nephews, and you stand up for yourself, then they'll kill you. They'll try to kill you. But the ones that have the natural hair, but that coon for them and run up behind and help kill other black women with them, that's deceiving the masses, thinking that they are accepting all black lives. They are not. They are not accepting all black lives that worship Jehovah Jesus Christ, and that love our own people, and that want to uphold our own traditions from the law of the Most High God. They are persecuting and trying to help kill us with these whites, and I am tired of it. I'm tired of them talking about Black Lives Matter while they are serving Satan, and then trying to make it seem like they care about the rest of us. We are serving Jehovah, and they out here helping these whites try to kill us, and then use the fact that they got natural hair too to make it look like we lying about the persecution. It has everything to do with our God and standing up for our own, our bloodline. Corinne Gaines had natural hair, and she was speaking against these people, even though she did not have all the knowledge and the truth about Jesus Christ. These Muslims was lying to Corinne. She did not really know all the truth, even if she had denied it. But she was standing up for herself as a black woman in this country. And she could have gotten that perm, and she could have been being light-skinned and whitewashed, because she was one of the ones that they wanted. But they wanted her to worship them, and they killed Miss Gaines. And they trying to do the same thing to me. I'm one of the ones that they want. But they want me to worship the white man, and now they just straight want me dead, because they done already got to have their way with me. And they don't see me as an asset. They see me as a liability for exposing the fact that they threatened to rape my child, and the fact that they know I'm going to stand for our people. And in order for me to stand for myself and my people and my son, I have to expose the people that's working against us with these whites trying to help kill us. And they know that that's them. So they out here chasing me around. They need to come on. So yeah, she dropped a gang member off, this 115. She dropping off gang members to harass me. She dropping off black men to harass me. And this is what they've been doing, allowing them to do this to me on their property, to where my feet was damn near bleeding coming from Marta property. And that's why I said somebody needs to thank Keisha Lance Bottoms for resigning. Thank you for resigning, for allowing them to do that to a pregnant black woman in your city, and you ain't said nothing publicly about it, asking them to stop. And then they still out here trying to silence me and murder me, and that because they think they gonna erase it all. But let me go back to Sandra Bland. Sandra Bland was another natural hair black woman that had been accepted into their satanic sorority, but she pulled away and decided that she was going to be a black activist and go to colleges and go to different parts of the community to preach against discrimination against black women and discrimination against those who are of color and who are poor in the society. And they killed Sandra Bland on her way to do this speech, because when you join these sororities, they expect you to only talk about the Black Lives Front movements that they put up. These is movements that they designed to make it look like the persecution against Jesus Christ's bloodline is not happening. And they only ask for money, and they only want the snakes and the witches involved with the program, because they know they're not really going to help us, and they know they just gonna help themselves and be buddy with these people while they out here killing the rest of us so they can live on this land. So they think they finna kill all the children of God off of this land, and then say that they worshiping Jesus when they not. And then they all think they gonna have the riches and glory of America after all that we've been through. After all that we've been through together. It hurt me so bad because I'm African and I'm Indian. But let me go back to the man. So the black man stood here with a quarter and some change in his hand like he was finna get on the bus. And he started trying to talk to me, and I said, please do not talk to me. And he said, oh, what you doing? What's your name? Like he don't know who I am. They know who I am. And they relentlessly bother me because they know they erased my other channel, and they think, oh, we just can get rid of everything. We just can get rid of how we bothering her. We could just cover it up. And he came up on me and said that he was, I said, are you finna get on the bus? He said, yes. And I already told y'all they dropping people off in cars. And I told y'all this morning that they were speeding with their cars to come and get on Marta with me. They got out their cars and got on the damn bus just to follow me and make it seem like they passengers and harass me everywhere I go. And then they got people in cars following buses, This is ridiculous. And so I'm going to go, and they skeeting off now because they know my phone is charged. And I'm going to tell y'all how my phone got charged, because the black folks was going to leave me fucked up, and somebody else from another race, another ethnicity had to help. And so the man said that he was getting on the bus, and I said, sir, I said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to move then now. I said, I guess I can't find nowhere to get myself together. And he was like, what you mean? I said, because you right here. And now I don't have no privacy to get myself together. And y'all saw how I was looking, and they want them right up under you to plot on your eyebrows, to plot on your eyeliner, to plot on your comb, to plot on your phone, and they having sex with men. They getting done in their behinds, and they think that they can plot on every little thing about a woman now, and that's wrong. That's a butterfly. That's good luck. God telling me the truth. They plotting on my toenails. They plotting on my fingernails. They plotting and then threatening to rape my child with these nasty people. And they threaten to give him disease that they have. So anyway, back to this story. The person continued to stare at me from that property. And I'm finna go get me something to drink too in a minute. And they in all them businesses. They hanging out all in them establishments. So the man said, oh, well, I'll give you your privacy. I'll give you your privacy. And I knew something was wrong. I was like, well, what if he missed the bus? And I said, well, just give me 5 minutes. And I said, and I'll be done. because I needed to do my makeup and stuff, and I don't want the Illuminati people right there next to me while I'm doing it, because they try to make you lose your stuff and you have to get rid of all your stuff, you know, when they see you still keeping yourself together on your videos, because women like Beyonce knows they pay. Women like Blac Chyna, they pay. You know what I'm saying? They got these Illuminati people that's helping tear down my image, always making sure they makeup done, always making sure they hair done, while they out here trying to make sure my hair is not done, because they know image is everything. When you got pedophiles that can wear makeup and hair and then get you not to believe me when I'm telling y'all they raping children, then they can turn around and keep me from having my hair done and get people not to believe me and say that I look crazy. That's how the media works. And I'm asking anybody, if you do hair and makeup and you want to do something for God, reach out to me. You can be my stylist, and I know God will bless you for making sure that Andrea Jones look good when I'm making my videos. And I thank God for the girls that have given me your card. When I get money, I can pay y'all to do my hair, because I'm struggling to do it myself, and I'm in the media every single day, and I don't need to be looking distraught. But if you would look out for me and do my hair or something, my makeup, for my image, for my cause, I would love it. That would be great. I know I'm asking for a little bit much, because it's nothing but satanic coven women in this country, most of it. So as far as I know, as far as what I have seen, I have not seen too many real women of God who would be willing to keep my image up while I'm in the media, because image is important. So the man said that he was going to give me 5 minutes and went and jumped in a car. He jumped in a blue truck, like a little SUV, and then pulled right there in the middle, and because he tried to get me to go to his house with him. Before he walked off, he said, "Oh, you look nice. I'll give you somewhere to live." He was like, I'll give you food. They've been starving me and leaving me outside. But all of a sudden, when you think I'm finna overcome y'all, you want to try to bring me to another location where they've been bothering me. And then when they think I'm down, and now they try to put me out, try to stop me from working on the evidence to my case. And then I said no. I'm glad I told him no, because he went and jumped in the car and told me that he lied about needing to get on the bus. So they had this old man come and harass me and try to get me to come with him, to the point where he was gonna lie and leave his vehicle and get on the bus with me and bring me to a location. This is what I was telling y'all about the homeless men they had following me that really got cars. So anyway, they watched me get dressed the entire goddamn time, and the police was riding past with their sirens acting crazy than a motherfucker, but they didn't touch me, and they still riding around doing shit. So anyway, let me tell y'all how I got my phone charged. I would go in there and get me something to drink, but I gotta finish making this video because I have to expose these coven witches. I am sick and tired of them, and I'll get my drink from down here, because I gotta tell y'all about how my phone ended up charged. So after I got dressed, I got on my little skirt too. So, because God was like, nah, y'all not going to have her out here with dirty clothes because she ain't got nowhere to change and then looking bad. You know she's beautiful. You know, y'all women carry y'all makeup, then don't try to make her look bad, you know, and that's what they trying to do for these whites. And then, so, anyway, I just walked, and they kept harassing me. In each parking lot, there was a gang member. There was a gang member. They was in their cars pulling up on me just like they wanted to hit me, just skirting up on me, trying to get me to get in their cars with them, and I wouldn't do it because of everything that they have done to me so far, pretending to help. And then these are the men that threatened to rape my child, and I don't. They know I need help, so they trying to force me to have to get it from the gang. And I'm not in this gang. They initiated me into this gang, but I did not take an oath. So Jehovah say that I belong to him, not Satan. So it's a battle over me right now, but it's already won. And that's why they following me and everything, because they think that they can own me and take possession of the children of God, and I will not be their captive, never again. So I'm about to tell y'all, and I know that he already know that he went out on the limb, letting me sit there and charge my phone. They know he let me sit there and charge my phone, and so it does not matter. I'm gonna tell y'all about a man last night where they was bothering me last night. I went to get something, and the man he helped me with a few dollars. because he seen they was trying to starve me. And that's how you fight racism. That's how you fight it. And I'm going to get back into that too. But give me a second because I need to show y'all some information. So this is where I charged my phone, and it was completely, there was a gang member in the parking lot, and I knew why he was in the parking lot. I was like, he in the parking lot because it was closed. Nothing was open yet. So even the owners was not there yet. And I was like, it's something in that parking lot that he's trying to keep me from. He's trying to distract me. And I saw charging ports. And see, it's hard for me to find charging ports without them saying I'm loitering or I can't be on their property. Black people will not let me come in their home and charge my phone to 100% because they know that I'm exposing the evidence. Oh, this light-skinned girl right here, y'all. Damn, I don't know if y'all seen her go in that goddamn store. She been following me with this damn gang. And, you know, she came around smoking cigarettes with this man trying to get me to, he was smoking cigarettes. But anyway, let me just go ahead and finish telling y'all. So the black man tried to talk to me and get me to come with him in the parking lot. And I was like, no. And I plugged up my phone. And then they were staring at me from other parking lots. Crips gang members started walking the block and talking crazy. So it's Crips and Bloods. And these are satanic Luciferian gangs. They not going to tell the truth. But if you dig deep enough, you'll see they the ones out here helping kill folks for these white people. They worshiping whites. So they just the descendants of slaves that decided they didn't really want to be free from them and decided that they would worship them. And the ones that's not in gangs is the ones that actually are the free children of God, you know, and the ones that's waiting on God to judge this nation. But God said he would have to bring us from up under their burdens and up under their oppression in order for him to judge them. So they trying to keep us from coming up high because they know they gonna be judged. And that's why they hiding the evidence about my pregnancy. They hiding the evidence about them threatening to rape my son. That's the same stuff that they did to black women in slavery. And I'm a child of the descendant of the Most High God and his bloodline, and they will be judged for what they did to us. They did it to me too, and they will be judged. So basically I went and I set to charge my phone, and they let me sit there, nobody bothered me. And then all of a sudden this Chinese lady pull up with this Asian looking man, and the Chinese woman was looking like, what the fuck is she doing right there charging her phone? And the Asian man got out the car like he didn't give a fuck. And then he got out the car, closed the door, and walked up and opened up the restaurant. And I said, you open yet? He said, nah, I'm not opening yet. And then I asked him, do you want me to move? And then he was like, basically like, man, don't even ask me no shit like that. Like, if I ain't said you move, don't even ask me no shit like that. And I started to ask him again, but I was like, nah, if he didn't tell me to move, and he pretty much cut me off when I was trying to ask him if he wanted me to move, then it's okay. And he'll let me know if he want me to move, because they out here trying to get me. With my phone dead, my own people helping. And so I was scared, and I just sat there like, okay, well, I'm going to charge it until he tell me to move, because I'm not used to any Asian person really just doing anything to protect me or help me. And by not making me move, that is helping me, because I need to expose the information. Oh, they got soul food over there. Ooh. But anyway, so, the Asian man, hold on, they coming through with these bikes trying to make all this noise. So he just went in and started his business and let me sit there for hours. And my phone was charging slowly. I got my phone charged to about 60-something%, but they draining the battery down to 1%, like so goddamn quickly. That is ridiculous. And so the black people, the gang, started pulling up at his restaurant. And one black person pulled up and asked another black person for a cigarette, and then went and started trying to smoke it with the white looking black female, or the white looking woman. And then she was laughing because they trying to have me all hurt, knowing they threaten to rape my son and torture my fetus, and then trying to come around with cigarettes, trying to think that I'll be so stressed about the abuse that I smoke the cigarette, and then that'll kill the baby or discredit me about my pregnancy as a mother. And then so I had put up my hand when he came in the store. And even though I didn't want to bother the Chinese man customers, I knew what they were trying to do. And I put my hand up while I was sitting on the ground charging my phone, and I said, I pray against the cigarette. I said, and I pray against whoever pushing it, like who trying to come around me smoking the cigarette, because they had a white man last night come out the hotel, the Budgetel Inn. I got to expose them too, because the Budgetel is allowing men to come right up out of their hotel on Memorial and follow me, and go ahead of me to follow me, and they got all of them in there for this purpose, which is why I'm not on Memorial Drive, because they letting them do this, and they know about it. So anyway, I'm getting real hot. I have not eaten, and I'm very thirsty, y'all. So my mind is kind of going a little bit because my hunger pain. Who help me, Jesus? Because I got to hurry up and load this video. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. And I got to pee. So the gang members started swarming up at his store and making him have all this business because that's what they do. Like, it could be an empty-ass mall that don't nobody go to, and they'll make the establishment rich because the Illuminati will be over there trying to act like they not bothering me, and they'll be in there shopping and buying food, and then they coming past me like they gonna hit me while I'm trying to get across the street limping and pregnant, and they know they chasing me. So anyway, so they coming in these people's stores buying hella clothes and shit that they wouldn't even really have bought if they wasn't following me. So this nigga restaurant be bunking probably every day in the hood, but I'm telling you, they had to pull up at the store to bother me charging my phone. They got to go in there and buy food from them to make it seem like, oh, they not really fucking with me. And then they do got some crazy ones that is just bothering me just off rip. Without even buying anything, they just bothering me. And then so my phone charged up to 60%, and I was like, let me just go ahead and get up and leave so they don't say I'm loitering. He was nice enough not to ask me to leave in front of his property, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, let me hurry up and start putting out as much information as I can about my whereabouts and my safety and what's going on. And then I'll talk a little bit more about this Black Lives Matter